Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I knew you would be such a good boy and come back here to watch another video. We're here with
Guh,
Buried Apple,
guh,
DM, and myself, Cracked Elmo.
guh.
Today, we will be rating movie non-Rust. Let's get into it. What he said.
Oak. So, numero uno on L list is action movies. Um, I think action movies are pretty cool, pretty coolio. Um, there's a lot of good action movies out there, starting from like the basics, like Avengers, those kind of superhero movies. Um, Terminator could be like considered an action movie, kind of. Um, just those kind of movies, I think overall are tough, but I don't think they're like. I don't think in general they're like S tier material. I think they're like a mid to low A tier.
That's
I
pretty fair.
agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also like one of my favorite action movies is the first Avengers movie.
Yeah.
Um I mean it's just an overall good movie, but my dad worked on it as a scenic artist as well, so it was tough.
I
He
think
stole a
I
stencil for the shield logos on the crates in the first tunnel scene.
I think I told DM this, but I don't know if I told you this, Cracked. I watched Infinity War so much that with my
Oh
toy
yeah.
Thanos gauntlet, I was able to watch the movie with the audio off, and every time Thanos said something, I knew exactly what he was going to say and how to say it, and like what I was supposed to do. Like I just
Yeesh.
I love the Avengers. Um,
Avengers is pretty good. Yeah.
so I think just like a mid A tier is a good
Yeah.
spot to just start off. All right, next up.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think
Oh yeah,
like
you can
with that you kind of said it.
speak your 2 cents.
Yeah, I'm interrupting you. I am. I'm putting in my two inserts of like coin.
Currency.
Um yeah, my currency. Uh I just feel like it's been kind of overdone. Like it's the same
Yeah, it's true.
slop
That's very true.
nowadays. And with the like Disney things like going from basically the Spy Kid movies and now it's
Mm.
just every single random white rich family now is somehow related to the CIA somehow. So
Yeah.
yeah, I feel like it's just
That's
a little
actually a very
overdone
good
now.
synopsis.
That is.
Jesus
Yeah.
I think I went I went for one of my friend's birthdays. I won't share his name, but it starts with a K, so you can figure out from there. Um, but him and some others, we went to the movie theater and we watched one of the new Venom movies. And I hate to say it, but Marvel's like still got it. Moving on. Now that you've inserted your two coined currencies, adventure movies. I don't even really like got anything to say other than like Jumanji. That's about it.
Yeah.
Um,
I
I'm
mean, there's King Kong Skull Island.
That's true.
Like that movie's peak.
It. I think like maybe like higher C tier, maybe low B tier is probably a good place for it.
Yeah, I think B, in my opinion. What about yours?
Low B then.
Cracked.
Crack.
That's fair.
Low B.
Yeah.
All right, so comedy movies. I mean, like, what more do I need to say?
They're like hit or miss. I feel like they're either really good or like nobody's heard of them.
That is true. So, what I will say about comedy movies, the ones that are good, everyone knows and everyone loves. The ones that are
Mhm.
bad, everyone knows, but no one likes, no one wants to remember. I think Adam Sandler movies are a great example. Every single Adam Sandler movie is the exact same thing going on.
Hmm.
Weird,
Yeah.
like unhealthily unhygienic dude gets caught in some random like scenario with a big corporation or like big rich oogie boogie man, finds like insane, like just wild situations, then finds like hot girl, somehow pulls off wild riz, and by the end of it wins everything. I mean, where do I start? Happy Gilmore, Eight Crazy Nights, um,
Pixels.
yeah. There's just so many that I don't want to remember. Um,
Wow.
like I'm sorry, I was never a fan of Adam Sandler movies. I think Eight Crazy Nights is just a fire movie because like Hanukkah, I guess. No. The reason why Eight Crazy Nights is so peak is Whitey. Whitey makes that just a great movie.
Yeah.
Which, admittedly, is
Agreed.
the voice of Adam
Agreed.
Sandler. But Happy
Yeah,
Gilmore,
he voices like half the cast in every single one of his movies.
it's basically the same thing with what's that guy's name? Seth MacFarlane. For like Family Guy. It's just like half the
Mm-hmm.
cast is just him. Alright, so are we chill with S tier? I mean, like, I could go on and on about great movies, but I was talking about the bad ones. Like, for example,
It's top S tier.
Austin
Yeah.
Powers, The Big Lebowski,
Monty
Mm-hmm.
Python,
Monty
Kunk on
Python,
Earth. It's a newer
but
comedy.
Kunk on Earth, bro.
But Kunk on Earth
Kunk on
is one
Earth,
of the
bro.
best mockumentary comedies
Kunk
ever.
on Earth, bro.
Yes, yes. Do not diss on Kunk on Earth.
I don't want to diss because I haven't seen that much of it. I've seen like 3 episodes. That's about it. But all right. Anyway, S tier. I think we're comfortable with like super.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next up, we got drama movies. Loki. Hot take. I think they're not as good as comedy movies, but they are up there.
Hold on, what's this category you cut out for me?
Drama movies.
Okay.
I'm feeling like mid to low S tier. Like I just think
Okay.
there's some like movies out there. They don't even have to be mafia movies, but mafia movies definitely are in there. They're just
Yeah.
so peak.
Yeah, I don't disagree that they are very peak. I just think personally that sometimes the drama is a little too drama and not enough action, if you know what I'm saying.
All right,
Um,
let's whip
I would say
whip.
A tier.
Mm.
Um,
I
yeah.
agree. I was about to say before you started talking about like, stuff like that,
All
it
right,
should be around the same as action movies.
all right. So here.
I don't know. I think maybe like I feel like they're
I
tied.
would put it personally. I think I would put it under action movies because like action movies are like going, and like really rattling up, and drama movies sometimes don't have enough action. and it's like
Yeah, but it's
overly
the
suspenseful.
Yeah.
the
You can't.
drama movies
You can't.
compel you with the story,
You
though.
can't. You can't
Drama
just
movies is
throw
just
like
action.
pounds and pounds of CGI in a viewer's face and have bad writing. A good drama
That's
movie.
true.
A good drama movie might not have like billions of dollars worth of CGI in it, but it'll have some just fire writing in it.
Yes, that's what I'm
And
saying.
that's what matters. I mean, we're not even talking about TV shows because those aren't movies. Let's just talk like drama TV shows. Some of the most iconic ones like Breaking Good or Breaking Bad. That's like a really famous TV show. It's a drama one. Dexter,
Mhm.
very popular nowadays. That's
Mhm.
definitely a drama one. Maybe even like a little thriller. Um I mean, I could go on, but like I'm just not thinking very well. I feel like the writing, at least just in my opinion, good writing compels me more than good CGI does.
I agree. You've
Okay.
changed my opinion.
That's fair.
I do think it should go over action movies.
Still an
Yeah.
A tier though?
Yeah.
Yes,
Alright, that's fine.
definitely.
I can live with that. Alright, next up, fantasy movies. I'm gonna be honest, I basically just threw this one in so they weren't all like A and S tier, because I don't know like any fantasy movies besides like The Labyrinth, I guess.
Okay, well at least you know peak.
That's about it.
That's fair.
What did you say this one? Like the Dark Crystal, I think you said?
Yeah, that's the Dark
Dark
Crystal, bro.
Crystal's so peak.
I know, it's so good. So
I think there's
good.
a
I
lot
only watched it once. I want to watch it again.
I think
I
there's a
just
lot
haven't
of
gotten
good
to.
like fantasy shows, like Lord of the Rings is definitely a fantasy show.
Game of Thrones,
Game
The
of
Hobbit. There's
Thrones.
so many. What are you talking about?
Yeah, there's so many. I'm just having a brain fart right now. But movie wise, there's not as many.
Literally Lord of the Rings and Hobbit. What? Like, there's the Hunger Games. I would consider that to be kind of fantasy,
Yeah.
in
You're
my
right.
opinion. I would consider that kind
Snow
of
White
fantasy.
though.
The fuck does Snow White have to do? Sorry.
What?
I don't know. I just threw that out there for
Hold on.
for funsies.
What does Snow White have to do with anything?
I just thought it'd be funny if I said Snow White.
Hmm. Yeah, Snoop Dogg, am I right? Like what?
Uh,
The Black Little Mermaid.
Okay. I
okay.
think it should go right above the exploration movies or whatever.
Yeah. Agreed.
Because I do agree that there isn't enough for it to consistently be A or S tier,
Yeah.
but it
Yeah.
is definitely not any lower
But
than
when it
C.
hits. But when it
Yes, when it
hits.
hits.
It
Wow.
hits.
Agreed.
Here, wait, guys, can we just cut?
Tyler, it sounds like you're just uncultured.
Can we just cut for a minute? Alright, we're back.
The hell just happened?
I wanted to make sure I was recording.
Okay.
I'm sure though.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello. Alright. So now horror movies.
Your howl cut off for me.
Yeah, me
All I
too.
heard was just. I think
Oh.
I've been starting off for a little bit too many. I think someone else should start.
Yeah, I don't really want to start.
Okay, I guess I'm starting. Horror movies. In my opinion, it has become a little bit too much corporate. And they've just been kind of following like whatever formula quote upon quote works.
Agreed.
Like the slasher movies, which is literally the entire premise of slasher films is a no-face killer kills a bunch of teenagers, one survives, and then it all happens again with the same person. And then they make billions of dollars off of it and make like seven.
And 7 sequels.
Yeah,
So
it's
F.
ridiculous. But there is enough good movies that feel like they have passion and soul into them that I think they should be in S.
All right, so
I rest my case.
I don't know about you, Valen.
I
I don't agree.
disagree.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. I don't think they're
I
Fs.
don't like scary movies personally. They're just not my cup of tea. I'm not going to diss on them just because it's my personal preference, but I do think that that it could be better. Uh, I'm going like C tier.
I'm not
See?
gonna
I
give
think
C tier.
I can't. Hold on. I don't really understand how you just switched up on us. It was like it's just the same formula over and over and over again.
That's why it's S tier.
But
'Cause it has flaws.
but that's why it's S tier.
Okay, I
I
would.
said, but there is enough. There is enough movies that aren't slasher films that have passion and soul in them that make it feel really, really good.
So Damien,
That is why I said it should be an S tier.
no. DM, I have a question for you. Are you okay with it being at the back end of A tier?
Yes.
Because I'm not gonna put. I'm
Okay,
not
that was
going to agree with
unnecessary.
putting horror movies below fantasy and adventure.
Yeah, that take was kind of wild.
That's a little too
Cracked.
much for me. There are some great horror movies out there. I mean, let's just talk. Slappy, like come on now. Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween, like come on now.
Hmm.
But like at the end of the day, I don't want to see.
You didn't even mention the one that is literally on the face of the genre.
Oh yeah, it.
It
In my personal opinion, I think watching action movies or drama movies or comedy movies a little more interesting than watching people get killed. But I think when at least the appeal to me, that's kind of what I'm basing it off of a lot of is there are a lot of good horror movies out there that are like scary. There's a lot of good horror movies that although they do have a lot of gruesome in them, they have great writing.
Hmm. I agree.
So-
I agree.
For all those reasons, I think the tail end of A would be a good fit.
Yeah.
And we don't really care about Crack's opinion, but it's fine.
Dang.
That was just a joke. A joke. Mystery movies. F?
F.
I don't know. I don't actually know.
I would go
E?
like B tier above adventure. Right in the middle of B.
Oh, alright. I don't honestly know any mystery.
Yeah, I don't either.
I put it on here just because it would add a little more depth to the bottom.
As you say, we're putting it into B tier.
Well, that's why I said F, but
I don't know. I feel like it should be tail end of B, maybe even C.
I'm chill with it in C.
Well, I know
feel like-
crack.
Okay, I can't
Isn't.
exactly like name name a name a movie, but I mean like the genre. Like I like mystery books, like whatever that kid's name was, like it was like
What?
Kid Encyclopedia
Okay,
or
dude,
whatever.
just
Encyclopedia Brown.
Just because
Anyways.
you liked reading Flat Stanley doesn't mean you're gonna like the movie, brah.
Anyways, it's like a progo genre. Just can't name one.
Damien, are you hearing this?
Ah, you said my name.
my I'm gonna have such a shitty time editing. I'm gonna wanna kill myself by the end. There's probably a bunch of them.
Hey buddy, get the camera rolling, pal.
Alright, let's go with him. So, DM. You hearing this kid, brah? Like, I'm sorry. Damn. But I don't think mystery movies are all that great. I really don't.
Quite frankly, really don't.
I think, I think C tier would be, a good level for it to, reside in.
Okay.
Alright.
I feel like cracked opinions isn't being reached or finagled by the general masses enough. So I think you two should talk about your opinions about this more. Because
Without
I don't really
heckling.
have any ground with it. Because I don't watch.
Let's all sit
mystery things.
around a
That's not
campfire
my
and talk
cup
about
of
our
tea.
feelings.
Okay,
Yeah.
I will talk about my feelings first.
My feelings that
Anyways,
on September 11th, 2001.
it is literally
Watch yourself.
9/11 today.
Watch yourself.
It is
As
September
the
11th.
time of recording, it is literally September 11th.
Happy September 11th.
Watch. Anyways, what I was going to say was that, like, have you ever watched, like, Castle or, like, a murder mystery?
No, bro, I don't play
Or it's
Clue.
like
What do
a
you think
murder
I am,
mystery
bro?
TV show.
I ain't playing Clue 24/7.
I'm literally talking about a TV show genre.
I'm not gonna lie. I think Clue
But
is a fun board game. Don't get me wrong.
It is.
And you don't think that, like,
Oh wait,
The movie's
we
peak,
can do a
too.
board game tier list later. Let's move on.
that movie ain't good?
I think we're spending too much
I'm
time
not
on
talking
mystery.
about a board game.
I think we're talking.
I'm not talking about a board game, bro,
I-
Chacho.
I think I just
Listen up.
I just think we're talking a little too much about mystery movies. That I think
I don't think you're. I don't think. I don't. I don't.
DM
Oh,
and myself is that it's a C tier movie genre, and your opinion is that it's a mid B tier genre, and
I would say low B tier personally, but
I think
okay.
C. I think High C is just a great.
We get what your opinion
It's
is.
just a great home. Now DM. Have you decided to have an
Please
opinion today?
stop touching.
So, DM. Do you have an opinion on this? Like, do you agree with my incredible presence that High C is a good home for mystery movies, or do you agree with Cracked Elmo's presence that it's a good fit for B tier, mid to low B tier?
I'm feeling your girthiness more than I'm feeling his. So, yeah, I think C should be, you know,
Well,
correct course of action.
that settles it. All right, romance movies. Okay, let's lock in here. Cracked, what do you think about romance movies?
I think. No, I'm just kidding. I think that like they're pretty, but I think they have to be paired with another genre to be worth your while.
Yes!
I agree with that.
Valid opinion.
That's a
I've
valid
watched
I
opinion.
know.
like maybe 2 romance movies,
So,
and that's all I need to
so are
watch.
we chill with F then?
Yeah,
All right.
I
Yeah,
think by
high
themselves they are
F.
shite.
Science
Agreed.
fiction movies.
I have a question about that. Does that include futuristic movies? Like the
Include.
ones that go to space and stuff like that?
Yes, brah. Like, if you're asking, like, is 2001: A Space Odyssey a sci-fi movie? Yes. Fun fact: The Good Dinosaur is also a sci-fi movie. So, the next, uh, the next thing is sci-fi movies. Um, I mean, there's a lot to say, like science fiction and stuff. So I'll let someone else say all the stuff.
Spaceship, cool. That's about it.
That's a very,
Um,
very fair point.
either,
Men in Black cool as well,
Men in Black is
and like
great.
yeah, that too.
Independence
Matrix
Day.
cool.
Independence Day is just.
Was kind of
A
stuff.
Space Odyssey 2001.
Martian.
Martian, yes, that's a great movie and book.
Oh, what's that one like older movie where they played like a board game where it was like a space game? It kind of looked like
Jumanji.
no, it wasn't Jumanji. It was not Jumanji. It was like a space version of Jumanji. I don't
Space
remember what it was.
Jumanji.
It had a very weird name.
It's called Helldivers 2.
It is not called Helldivers 2. There's an actual movie called Space Jumanji.
Are you talking about like?
Oh, Zathura, I think that's how you pronounce
What are
it.
you
That
talking
get
about?
that movie was peak.
Are you informed about Zathora, Xenophobia, whatever?
They were made by the same people. There's literally a collective DVD disc of Zathura: A Space Adventure and Jumanji: The Collector's Edition.
I am not aware of this.
Dude, it's so peak. And
Okay.
for that, I think I'm gonna have to go with low A tier.
Let's also just remember while we're at it, just point out the actual picture representing sci-fi, The Matrix.
Never watched it. I have heard it's pretty good though.
It's an amazing movie. I'm just gonna say that.
I thought there were multiple.
Simply put, red pill, blue pill. You take the blue pill, you live in secret forever. And you go back to your family with your head held low. But you take the red pill, you find out the secret, but you might not make it back.
In the wise words of that one sexist guy that was popular like 3 years ago.
It's from the movie, but yep, I get the reference. Um,
Mhm.
yeah, I'm feeling above horror movies. I don't know about y'all, but that's, I think, right there is a good spot. And then you said,
That's fair.
yeah,
Yeah,
crack your chill with that.
because I mean it does kind of remind me of action movies.
I think, I think action movies just have a little more. I don't know how to describe it other than like they have like a different, less. I don't want to say less nerdy, but less like quirky kind of feeling. They're more very odd, but or not odd. I'd say science fiction's a little more odd. Action's a little more unrealistic.
Mhm.
And just in my opinion, I kind of like action movies a little more. Um, I also just think there's a bunch of science fiction movies that people don't like to talk about that are just terrible. Um,
Mhm.
there's a lot of action movies that are also that good, but I don't know. I'm kind of conflicted on putting it ahead of action movies. So I think where that is good. But what about you, DM?
I'm feeling it.
Would you implode if it was ahead of horror movies?
I in fact would not.
Correct. Would you implode if it was ahead of horror movies?
If it was a what?
If it was ahead of horror movies,
I would not.
I think that settles it.
I think, yeah.
All right.
I also think, yeah.
Next genre. This is gonna be a very controversial opinion. Westerns. My opinion, low S tier. But I'm willing to.
I don't agree with your opinion.
You do or you don't. I couldn't hear you.
I am willing to, uh, uh, no. I don't agree with your opinion.
That's good to know.
Switch up.
All right. I
Ding,
just think
ding.
like you
I was
look.
originally going to say I'm willing to, argue it, but I think that was overcomplicated. I was just gonna say I disagree.
I personally think you look at westerns. You look at the good, the bad, and the ugly. The rest of the Dollars trilogy. You look at Django, normal Django, and Django Unchained. Um, you look at Red River. There's just so many, not only iconic and classic westerns, but just so good. I mean, my personal opinion is I just really like spaghetti westerns. I just think they're so uniquely cool. But westerns in general are just great. Um, from the music to the storytelling, a lot of westerns kind of get the reputation of bad guy versus good guy kind of thing. But you watch a lot of the
The
big.
good, the bad, and the ugly.
Yeah, so for example, the good, the bad, and the ugly, it kind of looks at it like, there's good guy, bad guy, ugly guy. It's not the case. If you actually watch the movie, the character development is off the charts. Um, the good, I think, is a great example of a not not a like bad protagonist, like not an evil protagonist, but a very flawed protagonist. There's things that like the man with no name could have done that would have been like a little more honorable, I guess. But that just
Mhm.
makes him a more human kind of character, and I think that's just something westerns do a great job of. That's just my opinion. I'm open to debating.
No, I feel like that was a pretty accurate, like opinion.
Thank you.
I mean, that was a good argument. I just don't think it's S tier material.
Hmm. DM, are you
I mean,
okay?
like I agree with your arguments for it. I just don't agree with
S
where
tier.
that argument deserves to be put.
All right. DM, are you okay with S tier?
I'm fine with either. Yeah.
All right. So I want it low S tier. Cracked, you want it, I would assume, top of A tier or like second in A tier. And then DM, you're just kind of chill with it floating in that S to A region.
Yeah. Because I don't think I've watched too many. I've watched the obviously the extremely popular
Yeah.
Good, the Bad, the Ugly. Um, I have also watched the Ballad of I can't think of it.
Ballad. Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, the one with a bunch of I can't talk.
You tweaker.
The different stories and stuff like that.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
Um,
about.
very famous.
Yeah. Oh, another big one, Tombstone, which obviously makes me more biased. It just means I love westerns more because I actually have a family connection to Tombstone.
Yeah, you've told us a
You've
bit.
yapped about this before.
Dude, it's just like such a cool thing to say though. Like, I don't know. I'm not gonna yap about that too much, but that's just my opinion on westerns.
I'd say like right below drama movies because I think like drama movies are like cool when the mafia man says go get him and your boss you know. Okay, that's not a good argument. Um, it's just kind
That was
of
not
it's just
coherent at all.
it's just low key tough, when they go, yeah, okay, Tony, go after him and bring me my money back.
I think there's a
I
little bit
turned
more to
Finnish
drama
there for a
movies
second.
than just that. I'm just saying.
Really?
Yeah, there's a lot more to
I mean,
drama
I think
movies.
that's a good. I think that's a great reason as well.
I think, in my opinion, what's great about westerns is such a. It almost feels like it's just like a locked genre, like you're stuck to one thing. But if you look, there's so many like old, and there's a bunch of modern western movies, and you look at a lot of the modern ones, they're really good. Django Unchained is a great example, because Tarantino is just a fire director, and he has Jamie Foxx. Um, I think it's Christoph Waltz, Samuel L. Jackson, and Leonardo DiCaprio in a single movie. Just saying, that's a fire movie. But like No Country for Old Men, that's a modern, not western, but more of a westward style thing. Like I just think it's something where it's not like you're stuck to being in the 1950s. There's tons of good like newer westerns as well. I just think it's just such a great genre. So I rest my case. I'm not gonna talk about it much more.
Okay,
Yeah, you probably could have condensed that into an essay.
All right, but I'm not like
write it in a TDA.
I'm not
Yeah.
I'm not a person who goes by the initials of NE, if you know what I mean. So I don't plan on doing that.
Ah, yes, I do. Bro forgot to write it in MLA format.
All
You're
right,
about to get.
so DM, are we just gonna oppose the dropping of it and stick it in A? Or S, I meant.
Sure.
Alright.
Okay.
Sorry, Cracked.
I really don't care. I like have not watched a lot of Western movies like ever, so I don't care.
Alright,
It's not something I'm passionate about.
stop motion movies. I'm not gonna start this one, because I'll let someone else do it.
I will start it because I feel like I'm the most qualified for this topic.
I think you are.
Uh, it's it's honestly an easy S tier. I'm
Mm,
I'm not even lying. I'm completely biased. Uh,
mm,
I absolutely love stop motion films, especially since I grew up on them. I used to watch Coraline all the time whenever I grew up. Also, every single Tim Burton film out there. Uh, yeah, for me, it's an easy S tier. The stories are nice. It's completely up to like the person who makes it. It's how good it is. And so like, yeah, it's just really, really like my cup o' tea.
Alright.
I mean, I agree with they're really good. I also agree that it kind of depends on who it's made by. But I mean, like, if you make one, you have like a very good chance of like hitting it big, because like there is a very like all the stop motion plots are very good, but also just the overall execution of it as well is also crazy good.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Mm.
just there's there's both a small margin for success, but also a large margin for success. Like stop motion movies are just like based.
Alright.
Like Tim Burton,
Tough.
W.
Yeah.
Yes, very
Here's
tough.
here's my I don't know, insertion of currency. Um I'm having a tough time putting animated movies as a genre above drama or action movies.
Well, this
So
is
you're
an
one of those
animated. This is
wise
stop motion,
guys.
buddy.
Oh, I'm sorry. Stop motion.
I mean,
Yeah,
it
you
is
should
stop
be
motion
sorry.
animation.
Well, I meant to say stop motion. I'm having a
Shut up, cracked.
for real though.
I'm cracked for a reason.
I don't know. I'm just having a tough time putting it ahead of drama and action movies. Sorry about the little for deep but
Oh, no, no, but it's real.
just it's just my little insertion of currency. I don't think I would implode if it was ahead of action and below drama. But ahead of drama,
I mean, I still don't think that a drama is better than an action, in my opinion.
mm-hmm.
And I don't want to argue that right now
Yeah.
because that was then. But I mean, like, I think personally, just because of that, I think it would be better than an action and a drama. But if it was just being based around like the action area, then it would be better than an action and below the drama because I can't like, change that. We already argued drama.
I do know.
I don't know. I'm just not. I think I could live with it at the top of A. Like, I don't think I'd implode if it was in the same tier as drama. But an S tier and above drama, just feels kind of tough to agree with.
Mhm. Well then, we're at a stalemate. If you agree with it, then stalemate.
So Damien, you're dead set on it being an S tier.
Absolutely.
And I want it in A tier.
I am up for putting it at the very, very tippy top of A tier, bordering S tier.
I could live with that.
I don't know.
I could live with it being right there.
I feel like you guys just aren't feeling my dick on this.
Although putting it below like what, uh, like all I think it might. It might. I might have to agree with Damien's one. Hold on.
No.
I want to hear both of the opinions on why and how now.
All right.
Uh, once again.
Damien.
It requires talent, as goes with all films, obviously. But I feel like you just feel it more in stop motion. And like I said, it is very biased coming from me because I grew up on these types of films. But I think it deserves it. There's so many good stop motion films that everybody knows. I don't think I know a single soul that hasn't at least heard of Nightmare Before Christmas. And I guarantee none of them hated that movie.
Yeah.
And everybody that I know of that has watched, for example, Coraline and like literally any other Tim Burton film, loved it. And you could make the argument that I have no who's in the call with me. So yeah, you can't really say that. So I feel like it doesn't deserve to be an A tier, and it's an S tier because it's so girthy. You just feel
Okay,
it.
I'm semi-feeling your diss. Fen just overheard that and was scared.
As he should be.
As it should be.
Um. So, like,
So like, whose are we feeling next?
so,
I'm trying to feel Tyler's. Give me
all
just a
right,
second. Oh, I'm trying to feel Bear's first. Hold on.
all right. So, I think stop motion is an A tier genre for a few reasons. One, the best stop motion films I think everyone here can agree are Tim Burton films, like
Oh
easily.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Tim Burton films, a lot of them are like holiday, Halloween kind of things. I know, like Coraline, you could probably make an argument isn't. But like Nightmare Before Christmas is more of a holiday movie. And then
Thank you. Yeah.
outside of peak Tim Burton films, basically the list of the cast list is basically Wallace and Gromit and was that like Shaun the Sheep or whatever. It's just a lot of cartoons. I just don't feel like there's that kind of
But it's peak though.
Damien, I didn't interrupt you. I just don't think that
You're right.
like you get
But you said my name.
I just don't think you get that like connection from a stop motion film that you would with like watching The Sopranos or Godfather. Like I watch a mafia movie, I watch an Avengers movie, I watch an Independence Day movie. Just in my opinion, I enjoy that more than watching like Wallace and Gromit, basically. I think they're obviously like very like skilled and like talented people who make those because those are difficult movies to make. But I think just because not because it is stop motion, but because it doesn't have that same human like connection you get from like a film that has like human actors or human like animations. Like I just don't feel that connection and like, I just don't feel the depth of it.
I think I feel the connection of like an animated movie more than like
A
a
stop motion.
CGI
Yeah.
movie, in my opinion.
So, I think just like my opinion is basically, or my reasoning is basically, like I just don't think stop motion could really be an S tier genre when one, the cast of movies outside of like Tim Burton movies, which definitely you should include, but you should probably take a lot of them with a grain of salt also as holiday movies. And then the other ones being kind of lackluster, being like children's cartoons. Outside of The Nightmare Before Christmas and Coraline, there doesn't feel like that's just that staple of the genre. Like I just don't have that. If you ain't happy with that, we could do a coin flip.
We should do a coin flip.
I can live with a coin flip.
Okay.
What?
Coin
What?
flip.
I have no clue what you
You
just said.
tweaking out?
You sound like zombie.
Coin flip.
Coin flip?
A
Okay.
coin flip.
You want heads or would you like tails?
You pick this time.
I'm gonna take heads. Whatever it lands on is whoever wins and gets their way.
Okie dokie. Damn.
So
Again.
that is off the.
So, it will be moved.
That is going to the tippy tumbo of A.
There we go. Oh, no. Why? I'm not a huge fan of whenever Tier Maker does that. Alright. Moving on. We're gonna move to... I guess... What was your description of a DM? Like, classical animations?
I called it classic before 2000. So like Princess and the Frog and like Snow White, those type of movies. Anything
Also like Bugs
before
Bunny type.
2000. Yes, like Looney Tunes and stuff. It's very broad, but I feel like the viewers will feel my
Wait,
dick.
hold up. Sorry about that. Alright, take off
Who
from where
was
you
shot dead this time?
But yeah, I just think that yeah, that's what I would classify that thingy for.
I think the Looney Tunes are a heavy dub for this category.
Yeah,
I agree, but
definitely.
Looney Tunes does not carry, not even in the slightest. There's so
I
many
wouldn't say it
more.
carries, but I'm just gonna say it is a heavy W.
No
Yeah,
disagreements there.
I would not count it as an L.
So obviously, we're probably gonna throw it somewhere in A.
Oh,
Where do you want to throw it?
S.
Bottom of S.
Bottom of S.
Below Westerns. Don't worry,
Mhm.
Bear.
I think we can do that. I think that'll work. There's just a lot of peak animations in there. You start with Garfield, Looney Tunes, Bugs Bunny. Where do you even go from there? Let's not forget about Mickey Mouse.
Snow White,
Snow White,
Mickey Mouse,
yes.
yeah.
Princess and a Frog. A lot of those just like pre 2010s, 2000s, pre 2010s like animated movies were just.
Uh-huh.
But correct. Are you okay with the belowdom of S?
I agree with the bottom of S.
All right. Uh, DM, do you want to explain the second
Master of Animation.
Indubitably.
master of animation?
So, I would consider it anything pre 2019 and after the 2000s Looney Tune category thingy.
It's pre
So,
Bean
like
Mouth, but
Monsters Inc.
post like pre Bean Mouth,
Pre-Bean, post.
post 90s, I guess would be a good place.
Yeah.
Although, if it's
Um.
post 90s, would Monsters Inc. and like Shrek be counted in this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean they're
Okay, because
technically
those were 90s.
Technically they are.
But
When
they were
you
like
think of
late
Shrek,
90s. Just
you,
like that style.
yeah,
Yeah.
that style, not that exact time period, I guess.
Got it.
Is a
Yeah, yeah.
better way to describe that. Um,
Yeah. Um.
yeah, go at it.
I think that tops the pre 2000s.
Oh yeah,
Because I mean,
definitely.
think about it. You have the
Yeah.
Cars franchise. You have Toy Story. You have. There's
Calm
so
down. I
many
didn't touch your daughter. She was coming on to me.
Monsters Inc.
goated
Finding
actual quote,
Nemo.
by the way.
Finding Nemo.
Oh yeah, Finding Nemo.
Uh, where do we even go from there?
There's so much peak.
There's just so much. Honestly, dead eye. I'm tempted at the very tippy top of S.
You're edging my dick here.
Okay.
I think I might have to go with that opinion.
Okay, hold on. I will mention one thing here.
Mm-hmm.
For these movies, they are catered towards obviously children.
But why would you want to grow up?
Yeah, FR.
I haven't even gotten like more than 7 words done.
Well, that's too
Anyways,
bad.
Yeah, my bad. You can go. You
Um,
can go. You can go.
I feel like in these movies, comedy was heavily in them and catered toward them. I think we're going off of a lot of heavy nostalgia right here. And I do agree they are definitely at the top of S tier, but I'm not sure all the way at the tippy top, maybe like just under comedy. Because like even for these movies, they still had to be incorporated with the genre. So I
Mm,
feel like if the genre is good enough to have other movies like just put their own style on them, I think they top the I think they top them.
all right. So if we're going by that, the the thing that we would be kind of tossing to the side is the fact that they're both have comedy in them. Obviously, comedy movies and that genre of animated movies. So
Yeah.
we would be looking more at the movie itself over the comedic aspect. Is what you're saying?
I'm saying I think personally I don't think they top comedy because they
Have comedy in them.
they had to themselves incorporate the genre. You know, like I
Mm.
feel like if you're going to incorporate something, I think the thing that you're incorporating is better than, you know, what you're gonna end up with.
So I feel like if we're looking at the comedy part of it, and they both have the comedy in them, then what would set one genre apart from the other is the parts of the movie that aren't comedy. So if we go by like story wise, we go by writing wise, we go by creativity wise, we go by, you know, those things that we judge movies and movie genres on. I feel like it
Hmm.
shouldn't just be that because there's comedy in it, comedy is better. I feel like the thing that should set them apart, the thing that should set the two apart, in your eyes, make comedy better as a genre, and this generation of animated movies, not as good as comedy movies, is I feel like it should be what sets the movies apart from each other.
Okay, Shakespeare.
Yeah, philosopher Joe Barlowski over here.
I don't have weapons, bro. I'm sorry.
That's not Joe Bart.
I know. I just wanted to say I don't have weapons.
Okay.
Moving on. Um, so
Um,
Oh,
I still think it's like top of S.
that's
I'm in agreement.
What?
okay.
All right, we'll throw it up there. Could always change it later if it's too big of an issue. But at least here we have one that I don't think where there's going to be too much discussion on. The Bean Mouth Age of Animated. I don't even need DM to do this for me. Because everyone knows what the Bean Mouth Age of Animated movies, at least Pixar-wise, is.
It's called Ass.
And that doesn't mean it's an A or S tier. Question is, do we like romance movies more?
I do not like Okay.
The worst of
For
2000s.
I think they have more storyline sometimes than just a plain out romance movie fighting for the other one.
Agreed.
I think it would go above romance in
I
F tier.
agree. I think I'd rather watch Turning Red than 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah.
Agreed.
For obvious reasons.
We should make an entire like tier for romance. Call it romance. Because
R
it's
for romance.
so buns.
Romance.
Biomass.
I'm gonna do that now.
Romance.
So we're chill with this right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, lastly, it's holiday movies.
I don't think there needs to be much of a discussion on this one either.
I don't think so either.
The only thing is which is better, comedy or holiday. In my opinion, holiday is better than comedy because comedy or because holiday is like it has so much comedy in it, but it has its own like thingy and stuff. I don't know.
So your idea
I
Okay,
might
so
sound like
is that?
My opinion
Yeah.
is that you're wrong. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, I do disagree with you, but that's not my direct opinion. So I think that holiday movies incorporates all holiday movies, and I won't say that there aren't bad comedy movies that like don't make you laugh. And they could still be considered comedy. The question is, are they still considered comedy movies after that as well? But um, the thing is,
Funny.
think of how many movies Hallmark has made, how bad they are, how much romance there is in them.
Sure.
And I won't deny the peakness of holiday cinema, but I will say that like some comedy movies just top it.
Correct. Yeah. I agree. I think comedy movies are better than holiday movies. It's been a day since I've had a Baja. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you
Dog,
tweaker.
in your crack addiction.
All right. So, are we basically settling with this then?
Yeah, I
I
don't
guess
think I
so.
am imploding with this list.
Honestly,
Yeah,
I'm pretty
I'm
happy
also
with
not
this.
imploding. I mean, there are some things I disagree with, but
Yeah.
I'm not imploding
There's
at
things
all.
we all disagree with. That's just going to how.
Yeah, going to how?
Do you want to do the
Yeah, it's
outro?
just
Do you
going
want
to
to do
how
the
it's
outro?
happening.
Sure. Thank you, everybody for
Thank you, thank
coming
you, thank you, thank you, thank
to
you.
our 2 hour
Three
movie
hour.
genre tier list. This has been like a 3 hour episode. Um, this is going to be extremely tough. Uh, I'm not exactly sure who is going to listen and watch this whole thing. I think you're a psychopath if you do. You should get mental help.
I'm
But
shoving crack up my